In today's parliamentary sitting, members paid tribute to the fallen businessman Aponye, also known by his business name Aponye, who died in a road accident last week after the driver of his vehicle rammed into a stationary vehicle on the Mbarara-Kabale highway in Ntungaamo.
We've kept talking about accidents every day. Like the accident of Aponye, that could be avoided for.
In her communication to the House, the Speaker of Parliament Anita Among directed the Ministry of Works, Uganda National Roads Authority and Uganda Police to make sure no cars park by the roadside anyhow. In her directive, Among wants all cars found by the roadside to be taken to the nearby police, where the owner will pay a cost to retrieve their vehicles. Such cars are said to be among the leading causes of accidents in the country.
I am ordering the Minister of Works, UNRA, police, to have all the cars parked on the roadsides taken to the police stations at the owner's cost. You cannot have those cars parked on the roadside causing accidents. We are losing people and the owners are not bothered.
To avoid burdening the three entities, the Speaker proposes that a deal is given to an individual who will have enough time to monitor the roads.
I want to ask those institutions to do that and report back to this House on what they have done. They can even get a private investor, a private person to do that. The owners of the cars will pay. They don't have to do it themselves. They can agree and have somebody pull out all those cars from the roadside and the owners of the cars pay.
This, however, has been received with mixed reactions from some members of Parliament who rather believe the major causes of accidents in Uganda are indisciplined drivers, narrow roads, among others.
More often than not, road signs are being vandalized by some unscrupulous people. Signs where it shows there's a bend, where there are humps, where the road is slippery, and so on, have all been removed, vandalized, and being sold as scraps for those who deal in scraps. So
the humps are too heavy, which has no sign at all. So when you're driving at certain speed, you just get shocked, find yourself already reach on these heavy humps.
In the last financial year, the Ministry of Works required 30 billion shillings to do road safety work. The Ministry of Finance said that is software. Government has now moved this priority to now tangible things, and yet PDM has components of roads, and you are going to do roads in the villages, and you are not going to sensitize people.
But I appeal to the Minister of Finance, please, for heaven's sake, make sure you give the road safety a priority.
If we can make the Emergency Medical Service Department in the Ministry of Health an autonomous department, it will on its own fast track itself to reduce the percentage the Speaker has talked about that is very high.
The State Minister for Transport, Fred Byamukama, blames all these issues on limited finances, which are not enough to cater for road expansions.
The roads which we are constructing, the money we put in to compensate people is too much compared to the money we use to construct the roads. So in that capacity, you find the road is narrow because of the available funds which we have. But we have sent our teams to benchmark in different areas, and we have set a team to comprehensively come and advise us on how we can have new designs.
Last year, police reported 20,393 road accidents, where 61% of the victims lost their lives. Ramson, Church of Uganda Family TV, News at 8.